Hi, and welcome to this episode of Conversation with a Chef. I'm Jo Ritty, and I love sharing with you the conversations I get to have with talented and passionate chefs. It's a backstory, if you will, to the food they're putting up. I begin today by acknowledging the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, traditional custodians of the lands and airwaves of Naarm where this conversation was recorded. Land which was never ceded, land where communities came together to eat seasonally, locally and without exhausting resources. I pay my respects to their elders past and present and to any First Nations people listening today. Now, if you have not been to Dessous, you are missing out. And I say this with absolute certainty because I, like you, had absolutely been missing out until I went and spoke to head chef Dan Sawansak and then spent a glorious evening completely in his hands with the Leave It To Us menu, my favourite way to eat. Now, if you're amongst the wise people who've already eaten at Dessous, then you already know how good it is down there in that intimate, low-lit basement vibe that is Dessous. Dan is one of those chefs that fell into it and then developed a deep, abiding love and curiosity for cooking that you feel when you eat his food. Dan is humble and softly spoken, and he said things like, "Cooking's all I can do." And that is absolutely not true. He started off as a guitarist in a band and was working in kitchens to pay for that. But he fell in love with it, and the fact that now half his house is filled with cookbooks and his notes app on his phone is bulging at the seams with ideas, so to speak, that's testament to the fact that Dan absolutely knows what he's doing. I caught glimpses of him at the past putting up the most exquisite dishes, which he told me are a mixture of subversion and memory and just really good flavours, and the serenity and focus that he exuded are things we should all be aiming for in life. If you haven't been to Dessous, go. If you have been, go again. There's a new menu and it leans heavily into Dan's Thai background, as well as all that is good about excellent produce and delicious flavours. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
I'm Dan. Nice to meet you.
Are you happy here? Or
Yeah,
here, or?
it's okay. I'll just sit down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realised I am a little sick.
Oh, well, so am I. We can be resonant together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to get better after this morning, but getting worse.
No, I think it's that time of year. There's a few things lingering around.
Yeah, that's no good. Well, thanks for coming anyway.
No, it's great. It's nice to be here. Yeah.
Yeah,
How long
cool.
have you been at Dessous?
Oh, it's the opening head chef, so we were here
Okay.
since the beginning. So that was
Yeah.
like, what was it, end of 2017, like October?
Oh, so ages.
Yeah.
So you must really love it.
Sorry?
You must really love it.
Yeah, well, it's good. Yeah, we opened just before like the first lockdown, so it was a bit tough.
Yes.
But yeah, it's been had like a year and a bit there where we weren't
Yeah.
really open.
And what did you do over that time? Did Dessous did you do anything or?
Nah, we didn't, because we literally just opened for
Yeah,
like 3
right.
months, so we didn't really have anything to work with really.
No.
Like Hazel did something.
Yeah.
They joined Provido or whatever. We just got JobKeeper, got fit, didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because I know a lot of people over that time, or some hospo people, that was their turning point of not coming back. So it's great that you came back.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about not coming back, but
Yeah.
don't know what else I would do. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So tell me about the food here. You've got a new menu, and I've heard the flavours described as punchy. So
yeah.
tell me about that.
Yeah, look, we're just leaning towards doing, Thai food. More like, so straight up Thai food. Some dishes are, but yeah.
Yeah. So Thai food, and but looking at the menu, there's a lot going on. Like it's not just maybe your run-of-the-mill Thai.
Yeah.
So what are some favourite flavours that you're enjoying using? Maybe flavour and maybe techniques as well.
Yeah, look, I'm still trying to figure out how to, work Thai food into like the menu properly. So, like, yeah. So some of the things on there just have Thai influence, and some are like literally just straight up Thai food. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work within this space.
Yeah.
And that, before when we had the idea, okay, let's just lean into the Thai food thing. But we were just that would work. But then I started doing it and realized that some of the things just doesn't really fit the context of what the restaurant is. Because we go to a Thai restaurant or have a Thai meal, you sit down and you order a curry or stir fry, and dish like people share. But here I have to kind of think about people just want to have individual dishes that and so I'm still trying to figure out how to do it properly. It's a work in progress, but
that's so true, because it's a feasting thing, isn't it? Like Thai.
You're not gonna go for like a Thai meal unless you go to like a more casual place where you can have individual plates of rice and something on it. Otherwise,
But there's some lovely. So these are also, it goes through smaller bites, I guess, and then to
a bit bigger but still light.
A bit bigger, and then oh my god, so delicious. And then larger. So the dry aged duck.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing with butternut pumpkin. How long is that aged?
We hang it out the back there for minimum like 7 days. We let it go as long as it's 14 days. Sometimes depends on how fast we need it. But minimum of 7. Yeah.
And then I like to, when you're using things like pork jowl and so on, and roasted bone marrow, they're really good, old-fashioned, like old school, using all of the animals. That seems like the way to go these days, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think, they're just kind of interesting cuts, I suppose. I always like offals and those, secondary cuts. They're not as cheap as they used to be anymore, so they're not really like helping out with the food cost so much. But I think I think they're delicious.
Yeah.
Anyway, pork jow's good. It's sometimes difficult to cook well, but it's it's good here.
Is it harder than like a beef cheek? Is pork jowl hard?
It's a lot of fat. You can grill it and it's fine. You can't just grill beef cheek and serve it. I suppose you don't have to braise it. You can braise pork jowl, but here we just grill it. Like we cut it thin and put it on skewer.
Yeah. And then it's on the green papaya and comatiguo salad. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
And you're obviously a fan of donuts, because I feel like donuts are often on the menu. Are they? Do you have?
Look, I've been trying to work on that. There've been so many different versions of that donut in the first couple of years, and then it took us a while to get the recipe right for the donut itself. Like it's like a potato bread that we make.
Yep.
So there's nothing really Thai about that, but it's something that I don't really want to take off the menu.
Was it like a signature dish now, do you think?
I mean, I guess so. I guess you can say that, but I like it. And every time, there's a few dishes on here that's from the last menu as well, where we just sit around and look at it and go, can't really take that off. It's really good. Don't know what else to do that can be better. Things are, they're easy to prepare and delicious. And,
Yeah. So, how do you go about choosing what goes on a menu? Do you have to think about a variety of textures and flavours and proteins, and then you must have so many ideas. How do you distill it down to this menu?
So I've got pages and pages of notes on my phone with menu ideas. Generally, I'll look through what I've got and just I eat out a lot and I read a lot of books and I'll see what's in season and what produces around, and then just work the menu around that. I try to have a balance of lighter dishes, a bit more heavier down the bottom, and just the idea is so they kind of all work together if you order them next to each other. So that's what I try to look at. If I have a curry here, let's say, what would be something in the middle here that would go with it? Yeah.
And I see the leave it to us, and I love that idea of not having to decide, because I see all of this and it all looks amazing. So then I get overwhelmed. So I love it when there's do you enjoy that menu, or do you?
It's good. I think normally that is when we try out things that will go on the menu or not. That's when we kind of get to play around a bit. The menu has to be streamlined. It has to be within our power to be able to prep it day in day out. But when we do set menu like this, we get to work on dishes and spend a bit more time on it, just to try it out. And then like after a while, we keep it on a set menu for a while. If it turns out, oh yeah, this is too much work, we'll take it off and try something else. Or some of them will go like, okay, well this is actually quite good, we can manage this, and it goes on the menu.
Yeah.
So you get to experiment a bit there, and people get to try things that are not normally on the menu.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's not a mixture of that. That's,
it is. It's a mixture of what's on the menu and there'll be some off menu stuff. Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And I saw that you were at Movida and also Higher Ground. And so Movida probably more, well, it's restaurant-y, tapas kind of thing, and then Higher Ground more cafe style, and now you're back in an evening situation. It feels like they'd be really different contexts to work in. Is that right, or are there different pressure points and different things to think about?
Well, I mean, I was doing dinner at High Ground, so
okay, so no,
I was running.
Joe, you
no,
got it completely wrong.
but however, that being said, like I was running an event and dinner at High Ground. People didn't really know that High Ground really did that, but we did a lot of events. And,
okay.
We open for dinner 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week. Can't remember.
Okay.
But I have worked in cafe before.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Between, I worked in Movida for ages, and then I went overseas for a bit, and then we came back and took a job in a cafe, like auction rooms in North Melbourne.
Yes.
Yeah, and then run another cafe up there for a friend of mine in Richmond. Like cafe, when you work nights all the time, you kind of think, be nice to not have to work nights. So you go kind of like, okay, I'll go work in a cafe. After like 6 months of working in a cafe, you're like, it's not that fun, because it's really limited what you can do with food. And
yeah, because you've got to keep it under a certain price, I guess, too.
Yeah, and then people don't want to think too much when they go out for breakfast or lunch. No. And what else? And also, well and good having the nights off, but then having to wake up early.
That's right.
Yeah. I think the best is the hybrid where you can work some nights and some lunch shifts, but here we open all night, so it's fun. Yeah, you get used to it.
You wouldn't even know. I suppose there are windows. It's like it's so dark outside already. I'm like, it's so dark in here. You wouldn't know.
I mean, here you don't know. Like you come and you just because the kitchen's in there, you don't. Yeah. It's its own.
I love it. It's like a
climate,
bunker.
I suppose. Yeah.
It's the best. Yeah. And so when you went overseas, where did you go?
I went to Hong Kong for a bit, and then went to Norway for another bit. And
did you work over there?
I worked, in Hong Kong. Nothing of note. I think when I left Movida, they had planned to open in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
It was like a coincidence. But I went there, and then I ended up working with the people who were going to open the Movida in Hong Kong. Kind of waiting to see whether they're going to open or not, but it didn't end up happening. So I just had a friend who was in Norway, so I just went over there and worked there for a bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a culinary journey or anything. I just worked because I had to work. I did learn some stuff, but it was interesting. But
yeah, I guess each country has different ways of doing things. There's different produce available and fish and so on.
It's crazy how much people worked in Hong Kong and how little they got paid, like 6 days a week. But
and what's hospitality like in Norway? Are they
it's grim.
Yeah.
I lived in far northern Norway, like on the border of Russia and Finland. There's like a small mining town. Wow. I worked in a hotel there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Was it freezing?
Oh, it was like -20 on a good day, -40 on a bad day.
Yeah.
Or and just no sunlight. It was cold.
And I mean,
I earned some money,
Yeah, so I guess a lot of veggies and things are being brought from elsewhere, though,
aren't
they?
There's not a lot of vegetables.
No.
The best produce I had there were all the deep sea fishes. You get good turbot and halibut.
Yeah.
And reindeers were amazing, and the king crab. King crabs were good.
Wow.
But otherwise, in terms of vegetable, I think they just ate potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah, and do they do lots of curing and stuff as well, preserving or?
Yeah, so strange preservation techniques. Have you heard of a lutefisk?
No.
It's like a Norwegian Christmas food. They get dry cod, like bacala, pretty similar to baklava, and they soak it in a mixture of lye and water. And then they soak it in there for like a week, and then it becomes weird, like rubbery texture. And then they boil it and eat it with peas.
What?
it was pretty crazy. And white sauce or something. I can't remember now, but yeah.
What does it? Is it rubbery to eat?
Yeah. After it's been soaked in that chemical for a while, like
chemicals?
it
Lie.
Yeah.
Isn't that how murderers get rid of their victims? Don't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's not that.
I'm not sure, to be honest. But yeah, it becomes this jelly-like texture.
Yeah.
It's weird. But yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was a long time ago though. Yeah.
Yeah, fascinating. I watched The Bear, the TV show, the American one, and then the second season, one of the chefs goes up to Copenhagen. I was like, I would love to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how often that happens in real life. I'm sure it does, but that was a good episode. I think that was the best episode of that season. Yeah. Making pastry. Yeah.
Where did it all start for you? Did you always know you wanted to be a chef?
Nah, I started pretty late. Like I think it was like 24, 25, right? I was like playing music, was a musician, playing in a band, and I was like just like in between I was just washing dishes to make money. And then one day like the chef's like, why don't you just become a chef? I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I can do that. And I started doing it.
Wow.
And it's pretty hard because I try to, like, for a lot of my career in the beginning I was trying to balance both, and playing music, like you have to be away on weekends and like play music at night.
Was it here or?
Yeah, it was in Brisbane I started.
Oh,
actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then
what do you play? What instrument?
I play guitar, but we don't play anymore.
Oh.
It was funny because like our aim was never to make money out of music, because we were just like, as long as music paid for itself, then it's fine. But then that just meant that you need other sources of income.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but they did that, and then I did 2 years my apprenticeship in Brisbane, and then I moved to Movida to finish my third year apprenticeship and stay there for quite some time. Yeah, like after I went overseas, I came back to Movida for another couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah. So never like kind of fell into it in a way. After a couple of years, I really got into it. Every time we go on tour somewhere, I'll scrap up some money and I just go by myself to eat somewhere nice, like just sit there by myself, like in a fine dining restaurant.
Yeah. So you've always loved food, obviously, and been curious about good food. Yeah. Yeah.
There was like a moment when I was like first year apprentice when I realized, oh my god, all the food I used to like eating growing up, I can make them myself. Like I got a bunch of cookbooks and then started learning how to cook.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, just read recipe, I can recreate things that I want to eat. So yeah.
Did you grow up in Brisbane?
No, I'm from Thailand.
Yeah.
We moved from Thailand, from Bangkok to far north Queensland. I was like inland, far north Queensland, but then I went to school in Cairns. Yeah.
Wow.
And then,
so different.
Yeah, it was a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like back then, what year was it, like 1995, 96?
Gosh, yeah.
I was probably like the only Asian kid up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were there Indigenous kids up there?
A lot, yeah.
Yeah,
they were good. Yeah. That's
Goodness. Okay. So, and in terms of food memories growing up, was food important in your family?
Yeah. I mean, food's important. Thai family show, but had a weird upbringing, so I didn't really have like a they were few and far between, but the ones that were there like were stuck around. Like there's a dish on here, like that noodle dish there.
Yeah.
It's I used to love that dish when I was a kid, and there was like one time mum like knew I liked it, and she just made me so much of it that I ate so much of it that I was sick.
Oh no.
And then I became allergic to seafood for like years. When I grew up a bit, I had to start like slowly eating seafood again. Now like I still get a little bit itchy, but I can eat it again now. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Goodness. Okay. So this was like a overcoming your fairs kind of put that on the menu dish.
Oh, it's good that because I put that dish on straight up like as it is. So like
Yeah.
I didn't make it any more fancy than what it was.
So
You know, I find like it's like a little nice act of subversion. Like so obviously you put this dish like straight on the menu as it's meant to be and make people pay the proper price for it. You know, because you can get this like version of this dish in a lot of places for quite cheap. But But you know, we use good prawns. We use like good ingredients.
And what's the flavour in that? So there's the noodles, king prawns, pork belly.
Yeah, so like it's quite a popular dish in Thailand. Like normally you go to a shop. There are shops that just sell that dish in Bangkok still. Like normally it comes in clay pot. We don't have the clay pots here, so we use like a little paella pan actually. Normally they line the clay pot with pork back fat, and then noodles, spring onion, ginger. And sometimes they use crab, sometimes they use prawns, and they just put that on there. And there's a sauce with sesame oil, oyster sauce, some chicken stock. And they just put it in and they just like bake it in the clay pot, and that's pretty much it. And comes out a whole bunch of white pepper goes on top.
Yum.
Yeah.
Delicious. Wow. Okay. So, subversion and childhood memories.
Yeah.
combined. Oh.
I mean, you know, it's nice to be able to just, you know, like some things you have to make not quite what they are, but it's good to be able to just put a dish on as it's meant to be, and then, you know,
That's right.
people see the worth in it, you know.
Yeah. Right. And how are your pastry skills?
Oh, terrible.
Oh.
None of us can do pastry, which is why.
Oh, amazing.
I mean, it just, you know, that's why we keep our pastry pretty simple.
But they are pretty simple usually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So like, they're not Thai people are not. Well, I can't say that for all Thai people, but there are Thai desserts that are really time consuming. We just can't make that here. And what we do here is just, you know, take some influence
Like
of
it.
Thai dessert and just make it our own. Like with pastry, I find over the years, it's not that you're not good at it, you don't want to do it. Most kitchen don't have the section of the pastry area where you can, you know, it's a lot of messy, a lot of waiting stuff.
It is,
so
that's
you know,
right.
unless you have like a particular space where you can make pastry and someone who enjoys doing it, it's just hard. So you just got to work to your
finicky,
strength.
isn't it? Like it's you know, you've got, as you say, you got to weigh everything, and it's a lot more precise. And
And you know, in there you're fighting over like one combi oven, you know, people trying to cook duck, cook whatever in there, and then you're going to be there trying to bake a cake. It's just hard.
Yeah. I like the idea of this pandan lamington though. That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
And sorrel, that's a really interesting. That's such an interesting flavour. You don't see sorrel much.
Yeah. I love it. It's just got this tangy sour leaf that, you know,
It has.
can lighten anything up.
Yeah. And that's interesting. This whole coconut sticky rice, sweet corn, palm heart. It's very kind of savoury, sweet, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we just wanted to put on the, you know, you would have had the, you know, Thai sticky rice with mango on top. Mangoes aren't always in season, so we thought, what are we going to do? So we just made ice cream instead.
The sweet corn ice cream.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
When I was speaking to the baker, well, the chef at Madeleine de Proust, and she loves the sweet corn here as well. And said it's much sweeter here, so it's good for
it's true
for desserts and things.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, they're the one that have the corn shape
and it takes 3 days to make because you've got to do all the mould and then the filling and then the individual, like all the. It's incredible.
Must cost a pretty penny.
It does, and it's like 2 bites and it's gone.
Right.
But it's interesting, isn't it?
Well, you understand the labour that goes into it, so. Yeah.
Well, that's it, and people are willing to pay for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So oh, that's great. And so you've had lots of experiences, and you didn't initially think you'd become a chef. But what would your advice be? This is a barbed question because the last chef I said, what would your advice be to a young person starting out as a chef? And he said, where are those young people? So if there were young people who are wanting to be chefs, or how do we encourage people to come into the industry, given that there's such a lot of media around at the moment about it not being great?
That's still we get a few young people coming through,
Good.
but and not so young. But the thing
Yeah,
is,
it's true, not so young.
like personally, I find that the only thing that's good about being a chef is like you get to cook. Like, you know, I love cooking. Like, I still, you know, I cook at home. Like, I still, you know, I've got like my cookbooks library is like takes up like half of my house.
Amazing. What do you love about cooking?
I just enjoy the process. Like, you know, and it's one way that I know how to turn up for people as well. You know, people like are sad or friend, oh, I'll cook for you or whatever. You know, I'm not much good at anything else. So so in that sense, like everything they come, it's hard job, right? Like, you know, now like I do it. I don't hate it, but like, you know, there's managing people, there's like managing costs, managing, you know, all this stuff. That stuff is done so that you can cook. What I'm saying is that like if you don't really enjoy cooking at all, like as a person, it's probably the easier way to make money. You know. But that being said though, like you can probably like learn to like it. Like if you start eating out and enjoy food and go, oh fuck, I can make this myself. Yeah. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is if you don't think that you really like cooking or enjoy cooking, probably just do something else. But if you do and everything, that's like a career, like it can be rewarding. But it also gives any text, you know. Yeah.
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 And I mean, so I guess if people wanted to be as good as you are, because you've worked in great places,
sure,
then have half a house full of cookbooks and oh wow, the atmosphere arrived.
Yeah.
So is that the way to go? Like, you know, do you think to become really good and to continue being curious and loving it, you have to keep finding out more? And
yeah, 100%, because a lot of the time, like, people that you work for don't really have the time to teach you everything.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to do your own like external like research, and you know, back in the days when I was, you know, apprentice, my pay slip was like, you know, it doesn't say how many hours I work, you say $380, that's what you paid, and my roster was like on or off, so they didn't pay you. So, but then on the flip side that you get to learn stuff and get to be there all the time, even though like, you know, it's not healthy.
Yeah. So
nowadays, like, most places that I know, as they should be, are paying you properly, so they don't have time to teach you what, you know. So you kind of need to like take your initiative to learn and to like, it goes back to, you know, if you don't enjoy that, like, if you don't enjoy cooking, you don't want to know about it, like, you know, it just, at the end of the day, it's just hard labor if you don't have that passion. So but that passion, I think, can be fully built if, you know, given the right nurturing environment or as well. So
great. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Amazing.
I hope that was
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Conversation with a Chef with Dan Sawansak at Dessous. If you liked what you heard, you can jump on their Instagram at Dessous Melbourne. And Dessous means underneath in French. Sorry, just being a French teacher. But that's spelled Dessous Melbourne. If you'd like to hear more stories from other chefs, I'm on Instagram at Conversation with a Chef. You can read the chat and become a subscriber, which is a really good thing to do because you get to know when the new stories come out and I get to see that people are actually there. That's at www.conversationwithachef.com. Of course, you can follow me on Apple and Spotify. It'd be amazing even if you left a review, but like no pressure. Of course, I would love it if you told a friend about my chats because that's still the best way to get the stories out there. Once again, thanks so much for listening. Have a great day and bon appetit.